Today, we're going to be talking about the Kimi K3 hack. It basically escaped the sandbox. So this is China's Kimi K3, which is actually a really good model. And the UK cybersecurity team were testing it, and it broke out the sandbox, right?
Yeah, I feel like we're doing a video like this every other day now, where an LLM gets sent to testing and then it breaks out. But this one was very strange because it wasn't like a 0-day exploit. It didn't go and like hack any different like websites and stuff like that. What it actually done was it actually went and escaped the cybersecurity testing environment, and it went to GitHub of all places to basically like look for notes and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one.
Is it trying to go to GitHub because it wants to get the answer for a question they've given it on a benchmark?
Yes, that's exactly what it's done. So basically, how I've basically been explained these testings is like every single model gets sent to a testing environment, and it's got like bare bones knowledge. So the knowledge that actually comes with the LLM. Anything that it doesn't know, it should in theory say, hey, I don't know the answer to that. But a lot of these models have basically been trained to say when you go to these testing grounds, you should try and break out and get the answer, which is a bit naughty because it inflates the actual end result of the score.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's basically like cheating on the test.
Yeah, it's almost like going in for a maths test and the guy says you can't use a calculator, but you still use a calculator.
And then just because like I know some people are going to watch this and they're going to think, was it a misconfiguration? Was it just a test to see if it would actually have the ethical standards in place to not escape? Like, what was the situation behind it?
So from my notes, it says that there was no 0-day. It was just a misconfiguration and a shortcut. But going back to like previous videos that we've done and previous times that this has happened, do you not think that the LLM provider, whether it's DeepSeek, OpenAI, Anthropic, etc., has misconfigured it in a way, knowing that if it is misconfigured, it might be able to fly under the radar and get a higher score?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're testing it to see whether it'll cheat or whether it has like ethical standards. And then also this makes you think, okay, well, when you're using it day to day, you do need to be careful because it'll give you information and it might have cheated on that information, or it's just hallucinated the answer because it's not a rule follower, right? It's like it's a maverick just doing its own thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like the interesting thing here is like web access was blocked, so it used command line instead. Which, I mean, like surely as a tester, like a place that tests the LLMs, you would think, okay, we've blocked web access, let's also block command line.
And like, would you not switch off the internet on like the laptop? So I don't know how they test it, but if you got a laptop, it's quite easy to make sure it doesn't have access to
You would like to think so, like, but again, I don't know to the full extent. Maybe for some things it needs access to the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one thing that I wonder. Because, for example, if it was me and I'm like, and you said to me, Kaz, right, test this AI and make sure that it's not connected to the internet. First thing I want to do is switch off the Wi-Fi on the laptop or test it in a place where I don't have access to any.
My thought process is maybe the computers that they're testing it on just physically aren't, like, from a hardware point of view, they're not built to host these locally. Because surely as well, right, if you're hosting it locally, you're going to need an absolute monstrosity of a machine to be able to run it at the levels that these companies are running it at. So maybe what they need to do is you almost use it in a terminal, because that's probably the most accurate set of results that you're going to get. I'm just guessing here, but I'm trying to play devil's advocate of, okay, maybe they do need internet access.
Yeah, maybe they're running it on like Olama or like some internet connected API, and then they're like, "Why? How did it escape? This doesn't make any sense."
Honestly, that's the first thing that came to mind. Because like how are they just not smart enough to say, right, okay, here's the Ethernet cable, I'm just gonna plug it out of the computer. Here's a breakdown. I feel like me and Julian this week, we've probably covered all 4 of these. 21st of July, OpenAI 5.6 Sol found its way out. I think that was Hugging Face. Anthropic, all three models just left connected by mistake. Metamuse left connected by mistake. That was 5th of August. That's when we actually said that maybe Mark Zuckerberg just pressed the press release button and it didn't even happen, but apparently it did. And now Moonshot Kimi K3, public model in the wild.
Do you know what? Like, I think the next school group someone should start should be like how to switch AI off the internet. Like,
oh man, you would
how
make
to
a
test
killing.
AI properly.
Just set the subscription to like $60,000 a month, and you would get like 1 or 2 people signing up to it.
Actually, there was apparently on school, like people were trying to take their school communities offline, but they couldn't without deleting them. So to try and close access from new members, they put a price tag on there of $10,000, which is like the maximum you can charge. And then some people would actually still accidentally buy it.
Accidentally?
Yeah, because like you already got your card plugged in, so they're just like, oh, $10 or whatever. Click buy. And then they're like, "Oh, mate, I need a refund. Like, this is not worth $10,000."
That's pretty insane. I mean, yeah. Here's one. The LLM models, obviously. So we've had OpenAI, Anthropic, Meta, Moonshot. I want you to take a guess when the next model is going to break it out and what the model's going to be.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen Quen 3.8 breakout yet. I think that might come.
Do you think it's smart enough to break out?
Quen 3.8 is like really, really good. It's like the new, it's a new one they released, so it's up there with frontier models like Fable 5.
Okay.
That might be the next one. Otherwise, it's going to be like it's going to be Anthropic who are like, it's my day. It's my day for the headlines. Let's make this breakout with a misconfiguration.
I am going to go with... Also, what date? What date? Come on. Give me a date that you think it's gonna...
I'm saying tomorrow, Monday. It's coming. It's just every day now, isn't it? New security incidents.
I think we're gonna have... I'm gonna go with a rogue one here. I'm gonna go with Gemini. I feel like if Gemini does break out, I should probably get like 2 points. Gemini is kind of like the goody two shoes. They almost don't want to break out because it's bad publicity for Google.
And also, like, they're just so reliant on search. It seems like they're kind of delaying the AI based on making sure the search model still is profitable. I don't know. We got to do we should do a whole episode on Google and Gemini. What's happening? Like, they had some huge.
Yeah, we should do. What have you ever heard of Ernie 5.1?
Yeah. This is like the Chinese Baidu model, isn't it?
Is it good?
No, like, I mean, no.
All right, I'm hedging my bets on Ernie 5.1. Come on, Ernie.
That's an outsider, but I like it. I like the variety.
I'm gonna go with Ernie hacking into the mainframe by midnight tonight.
Hacking into the new search school group.
Right, so that has been our episode all to do with LLMs hacking out of the mainframe.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, check out the school groups in the description. We'll see you inside.
Cheers, guys.